I stopped using the mirror in my bedroom a few months ago. Not because I'm superstitious, not because anything dramatic happened. It just started to feel wrong. The mirror hangs directly across from my bed. If I wake up at night, it's the first thing I see. My face, my eyes, my expression, still half asleep. At least, that's how it used to be. The first night something felt off. I woke up without knowing why. No sound. No nightmare pulling me out of sleep. Just that sudden awareness. Like someone had said my name quietly. The room was dark, but the mirror caught a faint orange glow from the streetlight outside. I could see my bed, my outline under the blanket, the ceiling behind me. Everything looked normal. Then I blinked, and my reflection didn't. It wasn't obvious, just a small delay. So small that my brain immediately tried to explain it away. Dry eyes, fatigue, a trick of the light. I raised my hand. My reflection raised its hand too, but again slower, as if it needed a moment to decide. My heart beat harder. I laughed under my breath. Reflections don't hesitate. They don't think. I turned onto my side and closed my eyes. When I looked again, everything matched perfectly. The reflection blinked when I blinked, moved when I moved. I slept after that. Barely. The next night, it happened again. I woke up suddenly, the same way. This time, I didn't move at all. I just stared at the mirror. My reflection was already awake. Eyes open, wide, focused, staring straight at me. I didn't blink. Neither did it. The longer I stared, the more uncomfortable I felt. Not fear, something worse. The feeling of being examined. I slowly lifted my hand. The reflection copied me. Too late. That delay again. I rolled away from the mirror and forced my eyes shut. I told myself not to look again. In the morning, I covered the mirror with a jacket. Not because I was scared, just for peace of mind. That night, I woke up to a sound. Soft, fabric sliding against glass. Slow, careful. I stared at the covered mirror. The jacket was shifting, not falling, adjusting, as if something behind it was making itself comfortable. I didn't move. I didn't breathe. The movement stopped. In the morning, the jacket was on the floor, folded, neatly, like someone had taken the time. I removed the mirror that day, carried it into the hallway, leaned it against the wall, face down. I avoided looking at it as I walked past. That night, I slept deeper than I had in weeks, until I woke up and felt that same awareness again. Something was in the room. I looked toward the doorway. There was movement there. Not a shape, not a person. More like air bending, like something deciding whether to step inside. I reached for my phone. The screen lit up the room for half a second. The doorway was empty, but in the black glass of my phone screen, I saw my face, standing behind me, not blinking, smiling. After that night, I started paying attention to reflections, not just mirrors, windows after sunset, the dark screen of my TV, the glass door of the microwave, anything that could show me myself. At first, everything seemed normal. My movements lined up. My blinking matched. No delays. But the feeling didn't go away. It followed me through the apartment. like something was waiting for me to look again. One evening, I caught myself standing in front of the bathroom sink. The light was on. The mirror was clear. I stared at my own face for a long time. Too long. My reflection stared back. Uncomfortable. Patient. I leaned closer. So did it. I whispered, "Stop." My reflection didn't. It kept smiling. Not wider. Not exaggerated. Just enough to feel wrong. I stepped back. The reflection stayed close. That's when I understood something. It wasn't copying me anymore. It was predicting me. I stopped going into rooms with mirrors. I showered with the lights dimmed. I brushed my teeth without looking up. I covered reflective surfaces whenever I could. Still, I felt watched. Not from behind. From inside the reflections themselves. Like something had learned my shape, my habits, my face, and was practicing. I don't own a mirror anymore, but reflections are everywhere. Windows, screens, dark surfaces. Sometimes, when my phone screen is off, I wait a second before unlocking it, just to make sure I'm alone.